Hi everybody and welcome to Cooking with Mike. Today we're going to be doing homemade southern macaroni and cheese. Now first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get the water started, getting it boiling, and then we're going to go ahead and put the oven to 350. So follow me up. So we want to go ahead and get the water boiling for the noodles. I've got, got it set to 350. All right, so we want to go ahead and do this right here, so that way this can be a nice, quick, easy process. I'm gonna go ahead and take you on over here to show you exactly what I put inside my macaroni. All right, so the ingredients that I like to put inside my macaroni is I got a pound of elbow noodles. I've got probably about 2 teaspoons Parmesan cheese. I got a can of cheddar cheese, 2 chicken bouillon cubes. I've got 3 eggs beaten. I've got 3/4 cup of sour cream. I've got 2 bags of 6.4 ounces of cheese, cube cheese, especially Colby cheese, my favorite. And I also have a bag of Colby cheese as well. Now this is gonna go into the mixture. I also have 2 more bags of cheese that are gonna go on top of the macaroni and cheese before I put it into the oven. I have salt and pepper to taste. I also have paprika to taste. So, I also have a stick of salted butter. I like to salt it better than unsalted. All right, so the very first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take the elbow noodles over to the water. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so I wanna go ahead and put in my chicken bouillon cubes. Make sure the water is boiling now. You need to have a nice rapid boil before you put your noodles in. So now we're gonna go ahead and put the noodles in. And just sit here and mix it up. Now I wanna take and boil the noodles until it gets not completely soft, but almost completely soft. And the reason why I say that is because whenever you go to put it in the oven, it's gonna make it even more soft. So you don't wanna have really soft noodles. You wanna have them partially hard. So then that way the noodles come out perfect by the time you get done baking your macaroni dish. So I've had these cooking for probably about a good 7 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and take them over here and strain them. All right, all that water out. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put them into the bowl. Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and put the stick of butter in here. So we're gonna go ahead and add a stick of butter. And as I said before, salt and pepper to taste. So just add a little bit of salt, not much. A little bit of pepper. Now, we're gonna go ahead and mix this. Now, the reason why I'm doing this right here, I'm trying to allow the noodles to cool down just a little bit before I put the cheese cubes in. The next step is putting the cubes in. I don't want them to completely melt though. So I'm trying to give this enough time to melt butter and get this cooled down a little bit. Also, this is a good time to go ahead and get your noodles to have the taste that you want. Now we're gonna take the cheese cubes. We're gonna go ahead and put these in here. And we're gonna mix this up. Ooh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if you're a cheesy lover like I am, but this is where it's at. All right, so now that we have that, we're gonna take the shredded cheese and we're gonna put that in there as well. We're gonna mix this together. All right, and once that's mixed completely, Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the egg and the sour cream. Now I wanna go ahead and mix these together before I pour them into the noodles. So I'm gonna take and mix these. Until this gets to the consistency that I like. There we go. So then we're gonna pour this right in here. Just like that. Now we're gonna take and mix this again. So you get that nice sloshy noise, that's what you wanna hear. There we go. And the reason why you wanna put this much liquid in here is mainly because whenever you go to bake this, it's gonna dry. So you wanna put enough sour cream, enough butter, enough milk, enough cheese. That way your macaroni and cheese is moist. You want it to be moist, you don't want it to be dry. I've had dried out macaroni and cheese, not good. Now we're adding a can of the cheddar cheese. We're gonna put this in here. We're gonna mix this up. And you wanna get a really good consistency. Yeah, just like that. Now, the very next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and add 1 cup of milk. Okay, so I have 1 cup of milk that I'm gonna add to this. Again, we're gonna mix it so it has a nice consistency. I ain't gonna lie, guys, I'm starting to get excited. All right, and there we go. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this into the baking dish. We're gonna go ahead and make sure that it is even. So just level it out, make sure it's nice and even. So now I'm gonna add my Parmesan cheese to the top. I'm just gonna sprinkle it all over the top here. That's about good enough. I didn't use the whole thing. I just wanted to go ahead and sprinkle the top because I don't want to use too much, because Parmesan cheese is a little bit of a powerful taste. Now I'm gonna go ahead and open up 2 bags. And these right here are the 8-ounce bags that I was telling you about earlier. So we're gonna go ahead and use both these bags to cover this macaroni and cheese. We wanna make sure that it is completely covered. Just like that. Okay, next, we're gonna go ahead and put a piece of aluminum foil on top of here. Now, the first 30 minutes is gonna be covered in the oven because you wanna allow the mixture inside the macaroni and cheese to cook. The last 30 minutes is gonna be for the top to get golden brown, which is the color we're looking for. And you want the cheese on top to be nice and melted and to your liking, of course. So the first 30 minutes is cooking. The last 30 minutes is for the look. All right, let's put it in the oven. All right, let's go ahead and put this in here. So we're gonna put this in for 30 minutes. Come back in 30 minutes. I'll see you then. All right, so it has been 30 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and take this out and get it uncovered. So let's set this. So now we're gonna uncover. That looks nice and cheesy. So now I've got a little bit of smoked paprika. We're just gonna put just a little bit on the top of here. Just to give it that nice little color. I don't like to use a lot of this, so there we go. That should be just enough. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and put it back in the oven for an additional 30 minutes. So I'll see you in 30 minutes. All right, everybody, it has been 30 minutes. The macaroni and cheese is done, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like. Ooh. So everybody, this is my macaroni and cheese. It took an hour all the way from beginning to finish baking. Take a look at that though. That is beautiful. All right, so this is my famous macaroni and cheese. Now, if you want it to be a little bit darker, of course, you can leave it in for a little bit longer. This is perfect for me. So I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit and I'm gonna taste test it. And I want you guys to be a part of that. So the macaroni and cheese has cooled down. So now I gotta taste test it. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, you see how that's nice and moist? So we'll taste test this little piece right here. There we go. All right. So yeah, take a look at that. It's not dried out, which is exactly what we're looking for. That is good, my friends. I hope you guys enjoy, especially with the holidays coming up too. Absolutely. Let me go ahead and get one more bite of this. Sorry, y'all just have to bear with me. Well, that concludes my video for today. I'm very excited that you guys joined me. And I look forward to seeing your comments after you try it. So let me know what you think and let me know what the next meal is that you want me to create. All right, till next time.